tweaking and punching over here. All right, y'all bear with me for 1 second. All right. Can you
We'll make sure everybody can do it.
Okay, hold on. I'm just getting all my sound together, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all bear with me, and I'll be ready to go in a few seconds. All right, there we go. There we go. How y'all doing, man? We're here. What's up, Sister Wani? I see you. So look, let's chop it up with the family real quick. Everybody give a retweet to this. Just wanted to ask to the foundational Black American family, is it selfish for us, foundational Black Americans, to really focus on our best interests? There's a lot of these tethered trolls. They're making these different rooms where they're basically trolling and whining to foundational Black Americans, complaining that we're not reaching out to them, complaining about this, complaining about that, in the same breath spewing a bunch of anti-foundational Black American rhetoric sounding like white supremacists. It's interesting that these people have this ideology towards us, this kick-pull mentality, where they have a lot of contempt, but they need us to kind of carry the water for them, and they can't hold their contempt. But my thing, there are a lot of foundational Black Americans who still feel this sympathetic need to try to be on this kumbaya, Pan-Africanism, we all one big Negro vibe. I want to vibe with you too. I want to talk to some of y'all. Where am I? Do we have any Pan-Africanists who are FBA in here? If you are, raise your hand. Let me talk to some of y'all too, and plus let me talk to some of the people from the diaspora. But if we got some Pan-Africanists in here, I would love for you to raise your hand and give us an idea of what's going on with your mentality, your mindset. And what's up, Rico? A lot of people say that foundational Black Americans, because we're looking out for our interests right now, a lot of people are saying we're being selfish, we're being divisive, we're getting all types of epithets and adjectives thrown at us for looking out for our own interest. But everybody else looks out for theirs. Why is it okay for everybody to look out for their own interest? But when foundational Black Americans do it, all of a sudden it's a problem for everybody. Everybody has a problem with us looking out specifically for foundational Black Americans. We have to hold on to some African genetics. We have to hold on to some 1,000-year-old African ancestry that we have not been a part of, for centuries. We're told we got to hold on to all of this stuff. We cannot look at and focus on our own identity. Why is that a problem? That's the question we have to ask. Let's get some of the people on here. All right, let's get KRS B1. Hop on. And then we're good.
Hey, what's going on, brother?
What's happening, man? What's on your mind?
Yeah, I just got utmost respect for you and everything. And, man, I was in the path of Pan-Africanism, but I just got put onto you and was woke in like past couple years. I was at the FBA conference. But, man, it's just FBA versus everybody, for real. Like, we keeping that same energy, like you say.
No doubt. No. Thank you so much, bro. Let me get some more people in. Thank you so much, brother. Let's get what's your name? Scammy Sosa. Hop on, Scammy Sosa.
What's up, brother? What's up, family?
How you doing, brother? What's on your mind?
Man, not much. Is it selfish for FBA to look out for our own interests? Yes and no. I think it's both.
How so?
Because I think that we have to hold space and for our other brothers and sisters who might not come from the same exact backgrounds as us. I think that the FBA narrative sometimes can be a little divisive. And I think that there has to be room for logical conversations here, because we're not looking to start any race or ethnic wars or tribal wars or nothing like that. We just want our reparations.
How do you think that it can be divisive?
Well, your minions on here, they could be a little radical.
I don't have minions, sir.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying that you're endorsing them, but a lot of some of your followers, they can be a little a little too radical sometimes.
Okay, I have 230,000 followers on Twitter, 300,000 on Instagram, another 200,000 on Facebook, another 200,000 on YouTube. So damn near a million people follow. I can't really control what everybody does.
Oh
So
yeah,
that's
I'm not asking for you to control anybody. I already know that's how it is. A lot of
right.
time we get to talking, certain things we say get misconstrued. But that's what I'm speaking to. Not necessarily saying anything that you said. It's just, sometimes, every single group, or just every single everybody has these radical outliers, that can get a hold of these ideologies, and they can abuse them to a certain degree, and
Ideologies like what, sir?
well, just ideologies of all kind. I'm not specifically saying the FBA is an ideology, because I understand the plight here in
Now, what's
America.
your lineage? What's your background? What is your
I
background?
talked
What's
to you
your
before, bro. I'm FBA, lineage based. I'm FBA, bro. I'm from Birmingham,
both?
Alabama, Marks Village
Okay, both
Projects.
both sides of your family.
Yes, both sides, FBA, both sides.
What is you from Birmingham? What does your grandparents come from?
Well, on my father's side, they from Birmingham. On my mother's side, they from Maryland, DMV.
Okay, okay, okay. All right, man. But thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right, let me get some more people in here. All right, let's get some more folks in here. Let's get Vovo Rants in here. Vovo Rants. Vovo. What's up, Vovo? How you doing, brother? Where you from? Detroit? Where you
Cleveland,
from?
Ohio.
Cleveland. Okay, up there in the Midwest. What's on
Yes,
your
sir.
mind?
It's absolutely not selfish, because everybody else is looking out for themselves. They making up shit
Yes.
talking about Latinx and Asian American. All that shit is just made up nothing. If they was really clicked in like that, they should be clicked in where they come from. They should be
Yeah.
Asians where they should be one big Asian over there. They should be one big Latino down in Latin America. We did enough looking out for everybody else. I say fuck them.
Well, there it is. Man, I want black folks, foundational black Americans, to stop feeling guilty for looking out for foundational black Americans. We're doing what everybody else is doing. Everybody else looks out for their group. You look out for the people in your lineage. The only time that it is a problem is when we do it. All of a sudden, when we do it, it's divisive and we're being selfish. And other groups are trying to shame us. Nobody's at liberty to shame us. I want us to get out this habit of trying to appease everybody, and we're trying to appease groups who ain't gonna do a damn thing for us anyway. Be proud to look out for your damn self and look out for your group. You don't owe nobody nothing as a foundational black American. We don't owe nobody nothing. On code, hop on, man.
Appreciate it, brother. I was in that space you was in the other day. I have a question, sir.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about the calling ICE situation? Me personally, absolutely not. God
Okay.
bless.
Okay, thank you. And that's a debate right now. That's a great debate that's going on now on some of these spaces. Should some FBAs start calling ICE on a lot of these illegals that's coming over here? There's a lot of the FBA saying, oh, no, that's snitching. There's a lot of brothers and sisters saying, hey, man, they do it to us. Why shouldn't we do it to them? My thing is, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Let's understand what snitching is. Calling ICE on somebody ain't snitching. People got snitching totally twisted. Let's be clear. These folks call the cops on us all the time. All of these immigrant groups, they're always calling the police on us. You got these wannabe Karens popping up. We've seen several videos of these Asian Karens sitting up calling the police on foundational black Americans, trying to be like the white Karens, but we ain't supposed to talk about all the hoe houses and the fentanyl that they're selling and trapping outside of the nail salon or in the back of the nail salon and in the back of their stores. I say what's good for the goose is good for the gander. All of these other groups snitch on us. When we look at people like my brother Freeway Rick, remember, It was those Latinos that was snitching on him, working with the government, who got him hemmed up. Those Latino plugs, they were the snitches that put him under the jail, and he found a way to get out by reading law books and understanding how they were trying to run his sentences concurrent and all that. And that's how my brother was able to get out. But yeah, we always got these non-FBA people who are working as informants and working with law enforcement against us. They're always snitching on us, man. Let's be very clear. I want y'all to understand what snitching is. Snitching, if you call and report a crime trying to clean up your community, that is not snitching. We pay taxes. We're supposed to get the police to do some work for us, or law enforcement to do some work for us. I understand as foundational Black Americans, we are always taught stay away from the police, and rightfully so. We generally like to keep the white supremacists out of our business. Snitching, ladies and gentlemen, and let me break it down very slow. Snitching is when you and another person, you commit a crime together, y'all get caught, and then you tell on the other person to get a deal for yourself. That is snitching. Snitching, that's when you are engaged in a crime with another person, and then somebody puts a deal on the table for you to throw that other person under the bus for your own freedom or for a lighter sentence. That is snitching. And that's something that the streets don't tolerate. All right. All of this other stuff is not snitching. People just throw the word snitch on everything. If you see somebody destroying your neighborhood and you're trying to have a clean community and you're trying to do the right thing and you want to clean up your damn community and not let people come in your neighborhood trapping and selling illegal guns and getting everybody hemmed up, and you say, hey, come get these folks, that ain't snitching. And a lot of folks who say that all of this stuff, cleaning up your community and reporting crime, is snitching, these are people who ain't really touched the streets for real. All right. These are square niggas trying to talk as if they know how the street rules go. Reporting a crime is not snitching. All right. Let's be very clear. These are some niggas that done sat up and heard a couple of rap records and they think they know what snitching is. They just running their mouths. They don't know what they're talking about. Listen, Black people, foundational Black Americans, if you see some janky stuff happening in your community, use the police to report that. Report it. That's what they're there for. We need to have them do a service for us, because other people utilize the police against us all the time. Everybody does it. And then they end up becoming police, the same people that crawled over the border that we done helped out. All of a sudden, they're wearing a blue uniform and they got some kind of skull and bones tattoo. They done joined some type of police gang, and now they're knocking us upside the head. And we're sitting up here talking about we can't snitch. That ain't snitching. That's called cleaning up your community. Let's get Wallump in here. Wallump, turn your microphone on.
Sorry about that, man. I'm just driving my car right now, so if you hear like a crash and an explosion, screaming, that's me right now. But
well, you shouldn't, sir. You shouldn't smoke meth and drive. That's one thing. You got to drive safely.
Listen, Tariq, I'm very white, man, but
I know this.
I respect you.
Yeah.
And I love. I think you're a great poster. But I have a serious question.
Go ahead, sir.
So the idea of reparations for foundational Black Americans, it makes sense. And I think it makes sense being based on lineage. But what do you say about people who are like half descendant of a slave, or a quarter descendant of a slave, or 1/8 a descendant of a slave? Do they get reparations the same way somebody who's 100% a descendant of a foundational Black American?
It's very simple. It's very simple. If you can trace your lineage back to the 1870 or the 1900 census, and you were labeled as a Negro here in America, you qualify for reparations. Either one of your parents, your mom or your dad's side, if you can trace it back, it's just that simple. It's not as complicated as people try to make it. If your name or your family's name is on that census list and they're labeled as a Negro, you are qualified for reparations because you are a foundational Black American. Okay. Now let me ask you this. Do you have some ancestry of some FBA ancestry down the line somewhere?
No, not. I'm completely
Okay.
Completely white.
Because I don't want you to pull a Rachel Dolezal and try to get you a damn check.
No,
Okay.
man. No, I understand that. I'm not getting anything.
All right, because I don't want you. Don't change your name to Hunky X or something like that. Don't do that. Okay. My man.
No,
All
I'm
right.
not. Listen, I'm not. Don't worry about that. No, no. Listen, I'm not. I'm being honest. You know, I
Go
don't
ahead.
want to.
Be
I don't.
honest.
I don't agree with the idea of reparations being paid by all the American people to descendants of slaves.
Why not?
Well, I mean, my family, for instance, we're from the North. We're Irish. We came here after slavery was practiced.
Uh-huh.
You're saying that we have to, and I don't mean this disrespectfully to foundational Black Americans, that we have to pay you for injustice, which 100% happened to your people in the past. But how are we responsible for that?
Well, the government is responsible. It was the United States government that had my family locked into prison camps called plantations. That's what they were. They were prison camps. They allowed my family to be raped, sold, beaten, and mutilated and brutalized. And our families couldn't do anything about it because of the federal government of the United States. You got that?
I
So,
understand that.
so when your family immigrated here, they became a part of that government. So the taxes still has to go to foundational Black Americans, but because we're owed a debt by the government. Do you see how that works?
I understand your perspective.
No,
I
no, that
have I've
no.
what
Listen. Let's slow it down because listen,
okay.
I didn't put anybody in internment camps in World War II. Nobody in my family put nobody in internment camps. We didn't harm any Japanese people, but
Mm,
in the 80s and 90s, my tax dollars had to go to compensate Japanese people. You see how that works?
I understand that.
I didn't fly any planes into the World Trade Center. None. I don't know any terrorist. But our tax dollars were used to compensate many of the victims of 9/11. It was tax dollars used to compensate them. You see how that works, sir?
that that's a legitimate point.
Right. Okay,
No,
so so now we have to understand the government owes foundational Black Americans, and if you're a part of that government, you're a part of the claim as well, sir. If you knew what the deal was, you know what this government was. This government did an evil deed in order to get wealth, in order to allow your family to come over and enjoy that wealth, because your family came over from Ireland because they heard about this great country
yeah, a
with a
lot better.
lot, yeah, with a lot of money that Black folks generated and who didn't get paid, and you said, "Hey, sign me up." So there you go.
Now, how do you say descendants of Black slaves in America
Mm-hmm.
are wealthier than the Africans who, their brothers, their ancestors in Africa who
Okay.
weren't enslaved? Slavery, great injustice, but materially, they're better off than them. Does that cut against the reparations argument that
That has nothing to do with the price of tea in China. What's going on over there? We don't live in Africa. We haven't lived in Africa. What goes on over there has zero to do with our claim. Just comparing us to worse off people means nothing. You understand? If I run into your car and you say, "Hey, I need to get my car fixed," and I say, "Hey, man, there's other people in your community who have nice cars. I don't know what you're talking about." That has nothing to do with the car wreck that was infused on your vehicle. You understand? So that's a weird distinction that makes zero difference in the grand scheme of things, sir.
could could I ask? I know I'm hopping around with questions.
It's okay. This is fine. Go ahead.
Now, what is in the future if your movement succeeds and the descendants of foundational Black Americans get a, a certain, an amount of reparations
Right.
which is acceptable?
Right.
Is there is that the there's some people like Malcolm X who thought that Black people can't have a future in American society. They need to make their own society. Is that that was his goal? Is reparations a goal in and of itself, or is reparations you get it and then that's a tool to achieve the final goal?
Well, it's to pay off a debt. there's a debt owed. All right. What people want to do with the money or what they want to do with the resources they get, that's really up to them. But foundational Black Americans are owed a debt, and the goal is to get what's owed. The reason why we're suffering the way we're suffering is because we have been locked out of the debt that's owed to us, and that has to be rectified. Our government is giving our resources to every group except us as a way to spite us and to disrespect us. We as foundational Black Americans are saying no more. We're going to have to be prioritized. This whole narrative that we're supposed to be the fixed underdogs and we're never supposed to get anything, that's no longer acceptable. And we are now making sure that we're going to get the tangibles that's owed to us. So the goal is to get our tangibles.
Okay. And I think this will be my last question. I'll let somebody else come on. Nice talking to you.
No problem. Go ahead.
Okay. Are you Muslim? I mean, Tariq Nasheed.
I'm non-denominational. I don't really subscribe to any religion like that. I only subscribe to the religion of Black empowerment. So no, I have no fixed denominations. All of the religions, I respect them, but I have no fixed denomination.
Okay. I was just curious to ask. I mean, there many people who think that religion is necessary for political, for true liberation. I was wondering if that was a part of your movement or if it is, about the materials, about, the tangibles.
No. I want every Black person who's a foundational Black American, whatever their religious background. If they're Christian, I want them to get reparations. If they're Muslim, reparations. Hebrew Israelite, reparations. You're a Buddhist, reparations. Whatever you are, I want you to get reparations. And that's it. All foundational Black Americans deserve their reparations. That make sense?
That makes sense to me. I'll continue listening to you. I'm not sure if you kick me out or if I leave the conversation, but
all right. Thank you so much, buddy. Okay.
No,
okay, there you go. All right, let's get some more folks in here. All right. Who's this? Ebo Amaka. Let's get Ebo Amaka in here. What's up, Ebo Amaka?
Yo, what's going on, Tariq?
There you go. Now, you're an Ebo brother, or is that a troll
I'm
thing
not an
too?
Ebo brother. I'm a Black American. I'm just.
Okay. Okay, I smell some Jollof over the phone.
No, you don't
think
smell
you're
no
not
Jollof, bro.
trolling.
You smell fried chicken.
No, that's Jollof, nigga. That's Jollof and pepper stew. I smell it. I can smell it over the phone, brother. All right, let's see who else we got. There's a cute kid here. Okay. Okay, what's up? Who is this? Cushite. What's up, Cushite? Cushite, turn your microphone on. Cushite. Well, okay, what happened? I think Cushite bounced. Cushite bounce. Let's see who else. Oh, yeah, by the way, I did my broadcast earlier talking about the Dave Chappelle situation. Y'all go to my YouTube channel, Tariq Radio. I broke that Dave Chappelle situation down, man. It looks like that was some kind of inside job. Did y'all see that knife gun that suspect snuck up in there? I wish I had showed that on my broadcast. Man, there's no way that dude snuck that in past all of that security up there, man. I think that was an inside job. I think they were trying to send a message to Dave Chappelle, some of the alphabet mafia, to let him know that he could be touched. That looked like an inside job of what happened to that brother, man. Y'all go listen to my broadcast. I break that down. Let's get Black Power. Excuse me. Black Power, hop on. I can hear you. What's up, Black Power?
I can't call it, man. What's going on with you?
I'm good. What's on your mind, brother?
Yeah, I done heard you say this before, but I just wanted to make this statement, man. I noticed, like, when it come to us talking about getting reparations and what's owed to us, everybody got all the excuses in the world, but I can't drive down the highway without seeing a billboard saying "Stand with Ukraine," and just like the last person that was on, they have all these questions. Well, what about this or what about that? When we talking about reparations, but the same people will go donate to, other cultures and you know, like you say, we always talking about the Jewish Holocaust and all that stuff, but like when it come to us, it's like what that's telling me is that they not taking us serious enough, but you know, they gonna have to, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I just wanted to say that, you know.
Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate
Oh
you.
yeah.
Let's get Rico. Rico, hop on real quick, brother.
What's going on, Tariq? How you doing, man?
I'm good. What's on your mind, Rico?
I wanted to chime in on two things. One was the Chappelle thing, and I believe that they're trying to like stop his message, to stop his justified.
That nigga say that you can't nigga hit on.
Hold on, wait. Go ahead, brother. I had to mute somebody. Go ahead, Rico.
Yeah. I think what they're trying to do is, man, I think they're trying to just muffle Chappelle's message because he has legitimate criticism of the LBGT community. And I believe they want to push this LBGTQ thing on Black society now that abortion is becoming illegal. So they want to kind of offset our numbers. And him kind of being like, you know, such a pivotal figure and very, very maniacal and strategic with his rhetoric. I think they want to kind of like, you know, do something to him, either get him to shut up or make him shut up. Because they want to normalize this in our society because they want their numbers to go up now that they're getting rid of abortion. And they don't want our numbers to catch up behind them because Black women and white women both get abortions at the same rate.
Yeah.
So
yes,
that's
real talk, man. But thank you so much, bro. Let me get some more people in here. Let's get Javon.
Hey, what's going on, Flex? How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing, Javon?
Yeah, calling from Houston.
All right,
And yeah, I'm first generation. So my father's from the Bahamas and my mother's from Guyana. So
cool.
I definitely respect what you guys are doing.
No doubt.
So just to talk about the topic of should you guys look out for your own interests? Absolutely. Everybody else does.
Yes, indeed. Thank you so much, brother. Let's get let me see. We got a lot of folks in here. What's up, Roach? Roach Diath. I think that's your name. What's up, Roach? Hop on. I think I'm pronouncing your name right. Roach.
Yeah, you got me, Tariq. You got me.
Oh, all right. What's going on with you, brother?
Peace, family. I want to real quick. I want to speak on something. I was in your room the other day, and you had a debate with the Haitian guy. And you know, remember that he was talking about how we didn't start any businesses, and he was going in. And, and I was hoping you was going to give me my microphone that night because I'm pretty. You know who CLR Patterson is, right? Yeah, brother. Yeah,
the car company.
Car company. So you know, right? When he stopped making cars, he started making buses, and he sold them to Haiti.
Right up in Ohio.
Yeah, absolutely. And Haiti's first buses came from his company. You know what I mean? Yeah, and it's one of the things that I don't understand, I don't like, because, you know, I was in that room that you was in, you had left right before I got in there, that trolling room you was talking about, and they were going real heavy, same thing, you know, they were talking again about Ethiopia, they don't even know who John C. Robinson is, how that brother taught them how to fly planes, you know what I mean? Helped them build Ethiopian Airlines, all of that. And when you say how we look out for us, how we need to look out for our own interests, we've been helping everybody else, especially when it comes to our own people. And we don't get no reciprocation. And they don't have no knowledge of our history, of FBA history, of Black American history. And they come here saying these lies about what we did and didn't do.
Exactly. And, you know, thank you for the call, brother. And what's interesting, let's be clear. Many of these are troll rooms. When we go in these rooms, see that a lot of the tethers, they operate like white supremacists. They don't want to talk facts. They start talking stupid and just start trolling, talking about chicken and watermelon and Popeyes and all that. And then when we roast them back, when I get on them, they start acting butthurt. But they try to take it to a troll space, and they don't know I can get petty with their asses too. And then they're whining about how I didn't say they smell like cheetah pea. That cheetah pea comment, they were whining about that for about 3-4 months. That really broke their soul when I hit them with that one. But the thing is, all of these other groups and all of these people from all of these different countries, it was foundational Black Americans. If you look at any of their liberation movements, it was us really helping a lot of them in all of their movements, or helping them kick it off, assisting them somehow. bringing awareness to what was going on, bringing global attention to what was going on. And I'm not just talking about the African and the Caribbean countries. All in Asia, it was us stumping for a lot of people in these Asian countries and Middle Eastern countries as well. We've always been putting on the cape, helping other people get justice in their homeland. And then folks come over here and start eating up all of the benefits and resources that we fought for. And then they tell us to pull ourselves up by the bootstraps. So that type of disrespect, we're just not accepting anymore. All right, let me get one or two more calls in here. All right, let's get C10. Let's get C10 in here. What's up, C10?
Hello, Tariq and listeners. I hope all is well. I would just like to
Yes.
make a statement regarding the topic at hand, and just a quick follow-up question.
Yes.
Is it selfish? Yes, I believe it is. And Dr. Clyde Anderson's teachings go into detail with that all together, starting with the home and having a community that can support itself. And then with my second question, regarding reparations, let's say we receive reparations, would we notice a rise in racist crimes committed by whites to blacks like we did in the 60s and before if we were to receive reparation payments?
The thing is, there's so many going on now, it wouldn't even make a difference. It's so many going on now that we ain't even getting nothing. If we have something and it goes on, we'll have better resources to protect ourselves. So we shouldn't even worry about that. The problem is these folks are attacking us daily, and they're working with law enforcement to attack us, and they're doing it because we're vulnerable financially. We don't have the legal protection. We don't know how to we haven't pooled our resources together because we have such limited resources to get the right lawyers, to get the right prosecutors in our pockets. The reason why they are able to do us the way they're doing is because we're vulnerable, because we're too poor. And that's a problem. We don't have enough resources. We got to fix that problem. We got to make these folks break bread. Let's get South Saint. I think that's your name. South Saint. All right, South Saint, hop on, and then we'll get Arrow Boo. Arrow Boo, are you ready?
Yo, what up, Tariq?
What's up, family?
It's Arrow Boogie too. I'm calling out of Cincinnati, Ohio. But I just had a quick question about the reparations topic. 9 times out of 10, I believe, of course, we deserve them, but are we going to get them? Probably not. So my question is, what would be the next step as far as trying to establish some economic foothold in this country, being Native Blacks, without the reparations?
Okay. Now, why do you think we won't get them?
I mean, shit. This government ain't about to give us no bread like that. Not us. You know what I'm saying? Like just from the history of this country, I just don't believe they're gonna give us anything.
So, are you still gonna vote?
No, I don't vote at all. I voted one time when Obama first ran, and that was it.
Listen, we're not going to get anything from them based on their goodwill. We have to make them give us what they owe us. In the 1950s, you had black folks talking about, man, these folks ain't going to let us live anywhere we want to live. We're going to have to sit here in these segregated enclaves. Man, these folks ain't going to give us no civil rights. People said the same thing. Then in the 60s, what happened? Black folks hit the street and they made it happen. They made these people the white supremacists didn't decide from their goodwill to give black people so-called civil rights and certain jobs and the ability to live in certain areas outside of the segregated enclaves. They didn't just do that on their own free will. Black folks had to put in some work for that.
Nah, real talk. But
so brother, that defeatist attitude, that's some bullshit that you got to get out of your system. That's a defeatist attitude that a lot of older black folks, unfortunately, try to harbor, and then they infuse that into the children. You can get anything done that you want done if you focus on it. These goddamn white supremacists are not all powerful. in the universe. Now they pretend to be. It's like the Wizard of Oz. They're only as powerful as we allow them to be. You can get these folks to do anything. You can get these folks to do exactly what you want them to do. You just gotta have the will to stick to it and stop being afraid, and don't be afraid of any kind of bloodshed that might come your way. The cost of
Now,
freedom is death. Understand that. But
that was my next thing. I feel like that we could get something, but it's not gonna be. It ain't gonna be easy. Like everybody just think they
nothing is
just gonna
easy.
cut us a
We're
check.
dealing
Like
with white supremacy, dude. Y'all, that it ain't gonna be easy. You're not just gonna sit up and just twiddle your thumbs and everything. No, it's not going to be easy. This is why we're getting a lot of pushback. We cannot be
got
afraid
you.
of the pushback. Yes, there's going to be pushback. Fuck that. Don't be afraid of it.
Nah, I feel
These
it.
people they pushing back on us all the time. These people are murdering our babies. We got to
Real
get
talk.
the fear out of our system. They're already doing what they gonna do. They're doing it already. You push back and you stand strong. We gonna get everything we're supposed to get out these damn white supremacists. I promise you, we gonna get reparations. But anyway, thank you for the call, brother.
Yeah.
Man, black folks, y'all get out of here with that butter biscuit bullshit. I ain't trying to hear all that. What we ain't gonna get. Get out of here with that. That's that civil rights shit. A lot of niggas from the 60s, the John Lewis type niggas, yeah, after folks got their civil rights, that was fought for from black people on the grassroots. Let's be clear. The John Lewises and all those people, they didn't get civil rights popping. It was the black people on the grassroots, on the ground, putting in work in the streets. They were the ones who got it popping. The John Lewises and all the Boule Negroes, they popped up and started taking credit for stuff. And these were some of the most docile niggas that wouldn't bust a grape anyway. They weren't gonna get anything through. And once the grassroots got all the work done, these niggas popped out here and let's not start no trouble now. Let's enjoy all these benefits and these jobs they giving us and all these white women's. Don't y'all kick up no dust. So yeah, I don't want to hear the let's not kick up dust because these folks ain't gonna give us nothing. The hell they ain't. Oh yes, they will. You stay on their bumper, you're gonna get what you're supposed to get. I want black folks to be very clear about that. All right, let's South Saint. What's up, South Saint?
What's up with you, bro?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Man, I'm all right, man. I got so much to say, but I'm just gonna put it in a nutshell, man. I just want to say, man, I appreciate what you're doing, man, and you fighting for us, man. You're gonna go down in history or whatever for this, man, for sure.
Yeah.
And I just want to let you know, these Africans, man, that's hating on us or whatever, y'all got to stop that BS, man. Look, we all from the motherland originally. We all over here trying to do something. All of that BS that y'all doing, and y'all trying to knock us for what we doing over here. You gotta stop that, because all of that shit, it go back to the beginning, how we ended up over here. Them same type of people with that same type of mentality sent us over here for profit. And I was just watching the video, why is Africa still poor? And it went back to the transatlantic slave trade. You know what I mean? We didn't come over here by choice. We came over here by force, when technically we were supposed to be back in our homeland, still building and still doing what we were supposed to be doing. And y'all sent us over here. Our ancestors sent us over here for profit, and that shit backfired. Now y'all over there still poor, and y'all mad that we over here winning. Y'all got to stop. Listen, man, I done been to the feds. I was in the feds with the Somalian pirates, and the Somalian pirates right now is up under FBA Muslims, and they scary as hell. They not tough. Y'all Africans, y'all not hard body. Y'all really soft. So do not come over here playing, and y'all got to respect, because we really moving mean and we moving vicious, and we about to get what's owed to us, and we gonna take off. And if y'all gonna be on y'all gonna we gonna blow past you. So the best thing for y'all to do is to get along with, see what we doing, put your ego to the side, and join forces with us, because the biggest threat to white supremacy is black unity.
Real talk, good talk, man. Another thing, and I'm gonna get you on to next, Jack. Another thing, a lot of people in the diaspora, especially in West Africa, a lot of them, not all of y'all, but some of those tether classes, they have a problem with us pushing for reparations, and there's so much pushback from some of them, and they're trying to undermine and thwart the conversation because they understand something. Many of them believe if we get reparations popping here, sooner or later, we're going to start looking into some of those Elmina Castle books, some of those records, seeing which one of those African tribes sat up here and made money with selling some of the ancestors. See, that's what deep down they got a problem with us looking into some of those West African slave trade books. Who made these deals with the Portuguese and the British and all of these people? Which one of y'all were making these deals and who profited from it? Which one of these families got a bag out of it and started passing the bag down? They think we're gonna start looking into some of those families, which we might. I won't even say that we won't, but we'll get to that when we get to that. What's up, Jack? Hop on.
I just wanted to really quickly address like your is it selfish for FBA to look out for their own interests? And I personally don't think it is. I think everyone should be looking out for their and their people's own interests. Yes. And I think that's a perfectly reasonable thing to. I don't think it's selfish at all. I just wanted to say that. I don't know if this is like wasting anyone's time, but just wanted to say that.
There you go. Thank you so much, Jack. All right. Let me get Amia. Let's get Amia in here. Let's get Miss Amia in here. Hop on, Miss Amia. Let's get an FBA sister in here. Shout out to all the FBA family in here. Amia, where you at, dear? I'm trying to get you on here. Ma'am. Amia? Okay, Amia got her ass on somewhere. Okay, Amia, you shouldn't have hopped on, dear. If you didn't want to talk, let's get somebody calling themselves Foundational Bully. Let's get Foundational Bully in here. All right. Foundational Bully, turn your microphone on.
Hey, what's up, Tariq? Hey, what's up, everybody?
What's up?
Yeah, I'm an African, but I like what you're doing in here. Please keep educating these Mufasas who just got fresh off the boat and complaining about the free healthcare, free education, free housing. Especially these Arab worshipping bastards from Africa. Please educate them. They need to know that the Arabs started enslaving blacks 700 years before Europeans. But these motherfuckers think that the Arabs are, the lenient, the black African loving cult. So I know those are the ones who often come on these space troll African Americans. Please hit them very hard. And if you can, it's just safer to, ship back these motherfuckers who are ungrateful. And I'm with you, and I hate them myself.
Now, where are you from in Africa, brother?
I won't say the name because you will target me, but I'm a proud African, brother.
I'm not going to target you.
No, not you, not the FBS, but these, fellow fresh.
You sound Middle Eastern.
No, I'm not Middle Eastern, brother. I'm proud black as I don't know, like Wesley Snipes, bro.
Dude, no. You're as Arab as Idi Amin.
Trust me, bro. I can DM you. I can, video chat you if you want to, bro.
Dude, you are Arab. You are.
No,
Arab.
I'm not. You want me to speak what African language do you want me to speak, bro?
I smell a musty burqa somewhere in your household.
Like any African language, bro. I'm from Horn.
Oh, from the Horn of Africa?
Yeah, you got it.
No, the only horn are rhino horns that y'all ship over there to Dubai somewhere.
Yeah, I'm telling you that, bro. We're tired of these.
I just heard a spider monkey in the back, sir. We're part of what's all these sounds I'm hearing?
No, I'm telling you, bro. Ship them back. Ship these Mufasas back. We need these Africans back home.
Abu. No, Abu. No,
ship
Abu.
them back, bro. Ship them back.
Abu, go in there. You better turn the stove off before you burn the box, nigga. All right. Get out of here.
I love you, bro.
This nigga's an Arab. He ain't slick. That's an Arab accent. You ain't slick, Abu. Get your ass on that carpet and go somewhere. All right. He thought he was slick. Okay. Anyway, let me get out of here. Because I know what an Arab sound like. Right now, I'm in an Airbnb. I'm in an Airbnb. It's some Arabs on the Airbnb because they painted my house this week. And, we can't be around the fumes. We go back to the crib tomorrow. And I hate this Airbnb. because they tricked us, they finessed us. They didn't tell us that the Airbnb was a damn guest house. I'm gonna write a very bad review. I don't like staying no guest house. And we got here, and it's in the back of these people's crib, and they all looking. I don't like that shit. I'm cool. Airbnb, they have to tell people if it's a guest house. We couldn't tell if it was a guest house, and the plumbing don't be working right, and I don't like that. And it smells like injera and shit over here. I don't know what they cooking, and it's all these weird spices. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So, people, I don't want to stay in nobody's damn guest house with the people staying right in front of that. That's very uncomfortable. I'm very, very uncomfortable with that. And I got a bone to pick with Airbnb for, they got to specify if people are renting out their goddamn guest homes. So let's get, do I need to get one more? What's up, Jonathan? I see Jonathan. Let's get Ahmed in here. Let's get Ahmed. Okay. Let's get Ahmed in here. Ahmed, turn your microphone on.
Happening, nigga? How are you?
Okay. Well, we two niggas sitting in the tree, aren't we, Ahmed?
Yeah. What's going on with you, man?
I'm just
are you
staying here.
are you doing
Staying
are
in my
you doing for
I'm staying in my home country and not fleeing. That's what I'm doing. What are you doing?
Are you doing for delivery right now?
No, I'm gonna deliver some dick to your grandma
Are
later,
you
but that's
doing for
that's all about getting a green card for her. She says she's gonna let me hold a couple of dollars. But what's on your
are
mind?
you doing for Dash store right now?
Okay, boy, that wit is very dry. But go ahead, Ahmad. What's on your mind besides flies swarming around your head? What else is on your mind?
I am in Ethiopia right now. First of all,
you're not in. First of all, you're not in Ethiopia. You're nowhere near Ethiopia. Your ass is somewhere in Cleveland, Ohio. You're not in Ethiopia. You're over here.
Where is in Cleveland? What's Cleveland?
Yeah, you're over here, sir. You're not back in your homeland.
Where?
You're in America. You're in my homeland.
No, I never been to America, bro.
Yes, you have. Yes, you have.
You must be kidding, man.
No, I'm not kidding, sir.
I live in Ethiopia, bro.
No, you don't because you don't because your internet service is working too good. So I know you're not back in Ethiopia.
We got a high tech internet for 4G over there, bro.
No, 4G my ass. 4G.
Don't think.
Sir, the G stands for grain from the government. All right, that's what the G stands for. 4 grains for the government.
Stop nigga unmuting me. First of all, if you're a man, don't act like a chick, man.
Okay, Baba Tunde, you're going to listen. You're not running things over here, sir. This is not a Somalian brothel, so you're not running anything over here. You're going to shut that.
I am Somali. I am Ethiopian. First of all,
you're Somali, sir.
You better be quiet. When I'm speaking because I'm up.
Sir, if you talk tough with me, I will steal your camel, and I will not give it back. So don't play with me. All right.
I am the king of kings. Haile Selassie.
You are the king of must, okay? You got a trophy for musty underarms, sir. That's what you're the king of.
You better be quiet when the king is speaking,
King, the only king you serve is Burger King that you deliver Postmates for, okay? So you have the crown for Burger King.
You're talking about your job.
And don't forget the ketchup, nigga. All right.
You're talking to your job. That's not, I am a king, how king will deliver for some.
No, sir, you'll deliver my Chipotle. That's all you'll deliver. And be sure you put the utensils in the bag, sir. Go ahead.
You better be, like civilized person. Don't act like, like straight people,
Okay, I'm being civilized, sir. But at least admit that you came over here. You fled your homeland and you're over here with us.
I am not in Europe. I am not in America. I am in my home country, Ethiopia, first of all.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
So if you want me to ship you from America to Europe, I will be more than happy to do that, I can help you that.
I'm not going to ride your magic carpet, sir.
I'm
afraid of heights and I'm afraid of flies. Go ahead.
That's the same things we did, help you in the past,
How did you help us in the past, sir?
Like whatever, like your black people in America, or So you
How did you
hustle, and
help?
Africa was, the first place that helps you. We know that, Haile Selassie, when he visited, to Jamaica, that's the first time you get a rain, We are the king of
That's
the
in Jamaica.
kings.
Haile Selassie didn't have anything to do with what we were doing over here, and
So you better.
in fact, it was foundational Black Americans that were signing up by the thousands to go over there to Ethiopia to help the Black people fight off the Italians. Do you know your
You
history?
better give me respect when I'm speaking. You have to put your face down.
Umbutu, if you don't calm down, Umbutu. All right, calm down, or I'm gonna slap you in the stomach and make your stomach get more swole. Now, sir, you're going to respect.
Hey, shut up. Mansa Musa is speaking. You don't even have any history.
You're Mansa Musti. That's who you are. You're not Mansa Musta. You're Mansa Musti. So that is your name, sir. All right, you're the king of funk.
We are the Mali Empire. We have, Ghana Empire. We have, Songhai Empire. We have like Western Sudanic Empire. You better be quiet, when the king is of the Dahomey is speaking, motherfucker.
The homies are musty. Okay, you and all the homies. All right, the homies are hella musty. So you are not at liberty to talk greasy to foundational Black Americans.
African studies professor is speaking with you. You better go down, the king of the king is speaking. So you are an uneducated person, just want to come here, get like some views. I know how to teach people like you, a license, because I'm the student of Marcus Garvey. I'm the student of Dr. Solomon Yang. I'm the student of, all level who just you want to mention, Cornel West, all those people, having.
But you're not a student of a cooking school. That's why you're hungry and starving and fleeing, sir. So that's what
people, educated person, when he's speaking, drop out, should be given respect.
All right, but you need to be a student of bakery so you can get some food over there in your home.
So I can teach you like African studies lesson. If you want to come here, listen.
Yes, you will teach me how to flee. Show me what shoes you run best in.
Okay? Instead of working like delivery, that's not gonna help you the rest of your life, brother.
Sir,
do at least something that's gonna.
Umbutu, you can only teach me how to flee, sir. Go ahead.
Timbuktu was one of the oldest town and one of the oldest university in the world was the Timbuktu. Respect to that great city. So
right, I understand that, but is it still musty like you're musty right now? That's what I want to know.
So this is not a.
If I go visit it, will I smell underarm odor? That's what I want to know, sir.
It's a beautiful area and with a smell of great smell, So it's better than like your like shithole, like a ghetto area where you guys live.
Like your homeland, like the capital city where you live, right?
So I am the king of the kings, as I tell you already, historian, professor, eminent.
Sir, you look like a king because your forehead makes your scalp look like a crown, but that doesn't make you a king, sir. You just have a gang of forehead. But go ahead, sir.
Eminent professor of African studies, when they speak, you better be quiet. Kid like you who's a dropout with no father, just the child of pastor, should be quiet.
Now, sir, I am a dropout. I do have a father, but my father left because I had a delivery from Postmates by one of your women, and her divestment wig made my father itch, and he ran away from home. So he abandoned me because of your women's divestment wig, sir. So I blame you, but I am a dropout. I did drop out, so I will
blame your dad. Don't blame like people like me who see I try to help you to make you civilized person, to make you like the white person, the way they deal, work and take care of their family. I'm just trying to teach you the value of the family. So
your family's walking around starving in their homeland. I'm good. I'm not going to let my family do that. You let your family starve.
None of my family is starving, by the way.
Yes,
that's your propaganda of the media.
Oh, it's not the media, sir. The people in your homeland are starving, and that's why you got the hell out of there, and you're trying to pretend you're there.
I should not waste my time. Someone like you who don't want to get the education that I'm trying to educate him.
Sir, the only thing you're wasting is deodorant because you're not using it. Use the deodorant that's given to you by the Red Cross, okay? Don't waste that.
That's what I donate to you always, you know. Whenever like our king come to US, that's what we give you, you know, like your people maybe to buy, you know, deodorant or maybe like to just not to smell when they go into
What
the
do you
public.
give us? What do you give us when you get? What do you give us besides malaria from the mosquitoes and flies? What do you give
Yeah,
us?
I give you no shit. Who the fuck you are first when you say what do you give us? You know, you know who you are, you know.
Yes, what do you give us besides itchy divestment wigs? What do you give us, sir? What do you give us?
So you better be quiet, you know, like Egyptian civilization, when they speak, you better be quiet, you know. You don't have any history, you don't have nothing. You just here just like coming for bullshit.
Sir, are you going to sick your hyena on me? You're making these crazy threats. I just want to know, what are you going to do? Please do not sick your meerkat on me, because I do not have insurance for meerkat bites. But anything you want to close up, sir, land your plane or park your camel, as we say here. Can you park your camel, sir? Go ahead. Babatunde. Okay, he left. Okay. I didn't get him out. Babatunde left. Okay. Okay. There it is with that guy. Okay, I guess he kept making these threats like he was gonna do something. I don't know what he was gonna do, but you know, hopefully he can get his musty thing together. Anywho, should we get another person in here? All right. I kind of want to wrap it up. My phone is about to die, but let me go ahead and wrap it up. Anyway, y'all, that's been real. We had a great conversation here. Yeah, I've been doing this thing for almost an hour. I ain't trying to go on too long. Man, I'm glad everybody tuned in. Much respect to the FBA family. Much respect to some of the other people who are non-FBA who respects the game. Go to Amazon. Y'all can get my book, Foundational Black American Race Beta. Go to my YouTube channel, Tariq Radio, to hear the broadcast I did earlier about Dave Chappelle and the situation that happened last night at the Hollywood